guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel once again, and please go make sure to subscribe, like this video, and just enjoy the video really. But as you guys saw from the title, today we'll be giving, well, I will be giving tips on how to improve your roleplay skills. So, as you guys can hear, I am using my voice for this video, and I don't ever use this is the first time using my voice on this channel, and yes, this is a voice reveal, and yeah, so let's just continue with the tips. So, the first tip is when you are role-playing, try to use your symbols at all times. So basically, your symbols is when you're role-playing and you use any type of well, when you're saying anything, I guess. For example, when you are first waking up in the game, what you could do is try to use your symbols at all time. So if you say you're waking up, you could say wakes up, like that, as I'm putting on the screen, as you guys can see. And yes, that is what your symbols kind of is, and that's what I want and I'm trying to tell you guys to use. So lots of people use it when they're role playing. It's kind of just something that everybody uses when they are role playing, just to add to the effect of people knowing that they're doing it. So they're doing the well, they're doing that action. Yeah, so I have put the word for an example on the screen so that you guys can see and that you guys can know what a symbol is, and so that you guys won't be confused next time you try using a symbol. And the next one is to try to stick to the time of the roleplay. So if you are the one who made the roleplay and he's told everybody about the roleplay and who let people during the roleplay, you should be the one to you should really be the one to let, well, not really, you should be the one to start it. So if somebody else wakes up, you could decide to be you could wake up late in the evening or early in the morning, and yeah, so at first when the person wakes up, you could allow them to wake up, unless you put a time with them and you chose a time with them that you are going to be able to wake up. So, for example, when you wake up, you should go and start the day. This is an example of roleplay, by the way. So if you're, for example, if you're the mom of the roleplay, like you have kids and you're the mom, then what you should do is go right on ahead and try to start the roleplay, really, as I said. So by start the roleplay, what I mean is if you wake up, as I said, you should try to say like something like makes a breakfast, as I put on the screen. Try to use your symbols. Yeah. And you should try starting the roleplay if you are the one who really made it. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, and when you use your symbols, it adds to the roleplay, as I said. And when you start the roleplay, if you're the, I don't know if you made the roleplay or if you were allowed to make to say those stuff. You don't need to be allowed to say something in a roleplay, to be honest. But this was just saying, because sometimes when you're the owner of the roleplay, you could say that what you could do in the roleplay. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And if you don't do that, that's just you. You don't have to do that. I'm just saying, if you're the owner and you say what you're allowed to do in the roleplay, then okay. So you should tell everybody what they should be able to do. But I'm not saying that you have to. It's just that if you start the roleplay, you could if you choose to. Some people do it, some people don't. So yeah, as I said, if you started the roleplay and you wake up first and you're like the mom in the roleplay, to be honest, you're the mom in the roleplay, you started it, then you could wake up and you could say makes a breakfast, as I said before, and I put it on the screen. So that's what I'm trying to say. And then third tip. If you're a person in the roleplay, you should stick to what your age in the roleplay is. For example, if you are a baby in the roleplay and you end up waking up extremely early, then what you could do is you could say you could say what you could say is cries. So some people do this when they are a baby in a roleplay, and it's not like a rare thing, really. Not really rare. It's not like not all people who roleplay do it, but some do, and I'm just saying that you could if you want to. All of these tips that I'm saying right now, I'm not like forcing you to do it. I'm not saying that you have to do it. I'm just giving tips as for the title. So the fourth, no, when when sorry about that. When you are if you're a kid, then you could middle child. By the way, middle child. If you are the kid in the roleplay, the kid as in the age, then you could say wakes up and hops out of bed, as I'm putting on the screen, if people get confused on what I mean when I say this stuff. So yeah. And if you're a teen, you could do anything really, but not anything to cause drama in the roleplay. Unless that's the script of the roleplay. By script, I mean that that the owner of the roleplay could be friends with you, and then you both of you guys decide that the roleplay is gonna be a bit drama kind, and yeah, that's what the roleplay is gonna be about. So try not to cause drama, because sometimes it causes you to get kicked out of the roleplay if that is not in a script. And if you don't have a script, I don't advise you to make one. You don't have to. You could just go with the roleplay, and yeah, that's what you could do. And it's not forcing you to do anything in the roleplay, but I'm just saying. So yeah, that's what I'm really talking about. And yeah, so the fifth tip is that what you could do is, if you are a friend of the person who made the roleplay, then you could call the owner of the roleplay and you could, if the person started the roleplay, you could call them or something, and you could be like, hey, can I come over? And I put how to say, like, for example, Carl's friend or something on the screen so that you guys can see and not be mixed up and not use your symbols. I'm not forcing you to use your symbols because you don't have to, really. It's just a saying, and yeah. that is all the tips I'm going to be giving today. If you want more of these videos, then please go ahead and comment them. And also, you don't have to use these tips. It was just something, just a saying that you guys can do. And yeah, if you like these, just comment if you want more. And yeah, that's what I'm really gonna say. And also, just wanted to put out one more thing. I am doing commissions on Roblox. So, how to get the commissions? What you could do is go onto any of my videos, even this video, and you could comment on this video, and you could say if you want a commission or not, and then you could go onto my Roblox profile that will be linked in the description or the pinned comment. And yes, and yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And when you go onto the game that I give you the link to, what you do is go into the store option that you should see if you're on PC. I'm not really sure how it looks like if you're on mobile. But if you're on PC, go into the store option, and yeah, you should see the options, and if you want a full body, then pick that, and yeah, you'll see what the options are, and you should be able to pick from them. But if you don't want any of those options, you can just comment what you want, really, and I should be able to get that for you. Also, these commissions are just pictures, so I will be saying when I'll be giving out the video commissions so that you can use them for your intro. Also, I'll be giving you the picture ones, as I said before, so you could do anything, and once I give you the picture, you could just decorate it on any of your editors. But yeah, once also put your social in the in the comments, or if you can add me on Roblox or any of my social links that I put in the description or in the comments or anything. And yeah, you and when you add me on Roblox, you could do anything and say what you want me to do, as and like give me your social, and I could send you the picture there. So yeah, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. And as you guys can hear, I did use my voice in this. Just want to give out a disclaimer, even though you guys can hear. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.